Moon Knight is not your typical superhero. Forget capes and smiles. This guy is chaos wrapped in white robes. Inside his head live not one, not two, but three different personalities: Marc Spector, Stephen Grant, and Jake Lockley. And with all that madness, Moon Knight has pulled off some of the most unhinged stunts in Marvel history. From pretending to be Spider-Man and throwing hands in a strip club to humiliating Thor by stealing his hammer, Moon Knight doesn't just fight crime, he makes it personal. But before we dive deeper, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, because this story isn't just wild, it's one of the darkest, most jaw-dropping moments in comic book history. However, this is not about Moon Knight the hero. This is about Moon Knight at his lowest point ever. A moment where pain, madness, and desperation took over, and he crossed a line no other hero dared to cross. Picture this: Marc Spector, broken, limping, his knees shattered beyond repair. His last battle nearly killed him, leaving him a shell of himself. And the memory that haunts him? The night Moon Knight ripped his enemy's face clean off. The villain? Bushman. One of his oldest foes, the man tied to Moon Knight's very origin. Their rivalry had lasted years, but this was no ordinary fight. This was Moon Knight on the edge of sanity, and Bushman ready to push him over. The fight began brutal. Moon Knight was sloppy, concussed, his chest sliced open. Both men locked hands around each other's throats, choking for survival. But then, the rooftop gave way. Bushman shoved Moon Knight off the building. Crash! Marc smashed into a fire escape again and again. Head, spine, knees, all destroyed. He finally hit the ground in a heap of broken bones. Bushman landed safely, towering over him, ready to finish the job. But Moon Knight isn't known for giving up. Barely breathing, barely alive, he hurled one last projectile, his Moonerang. It tore into Bushman's neck, dropping him face first to the pavement. And here's where things got grotesque. Bushman, bleeding out, bit into Moon Knight's face, tearing flesh from his cheek. Enraged, Moon Knight snapped. He climbed onto Bushman, straddled him, and with wild eyes, he started hacking. One slash, then another, until finally, Moon Knight ripped Bushman's face clean off. Screaming to Khonshu, his god of vengeance, he stood victorious, but broken. Broken legs, broken spirit, broken mind. This wasn't a win, it was a collapse. Marc Spector spiraled into addiction, drowning in drugs, haunted by Bushman's screams. For a while, Moon Knight was gone. The superhero? Dead. What remained was a shattered man, clutching the face of his enemy as a trophy. Yes, you heard that right. He kept Bushman's face, wore it, talked to it, even honored it, until his girlfriend walked in on him wearing it like a mask. But from this madness, something terrifying was born. Villains began whispering. Moon Knight wasn't like Spider-Man or Daredevil. He didn't just beat you, he broke you. Even Taskmaster, Marvel's copycat mercenary who has fought Deadpool and Captain America, admitted he wouldn't face Moon Knight. Why? Because Moon Knight didn't care about pain. He welcomed it.